my readers are fanatically Rumbell people, so I would be killed if I did not ask you, because they consider you the torch carrier for Rumbell. So can you talk about where that might be headed and season 3 with Emma Clyde?
Well, at the moment it's on the rocks, huh? Because she's going back to Storybrooke. And I was just saying that that's a hard decision, because he didn't want her to go. I mean, for good reason. He's basically going on a suicide mission and didn't want me to be involved, even though love of each other's lives. I'm the only one that can also save Storybrooke, because I have the cooking spell. And so if I don't go and I jump on the boat, then what am I? I'm just leaving all these people to who knows. So she obviously terribly upset, but goes and hopefully is able to protect the people back there or help.
Now that Belle and Gold are separated, will we see Belle become more independent, kind of like we've seen in some flashbacks?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think she ever lost that independence. I think there's just been so much focus on their relationship together and, her having to help him with this or, convince him of, basically they're changing each other both in very positive ways. So, and they're always together. It's that all or nothing, passionate sort of Romeo and Juliet thing. They're torn apart by something and then, they're back. And so yeah, I think the strength's always been there, but I think it will be more prominent for sure, because, you don't have anyone to lean on. And she's a strong individual anyway. So
Belle was Lacey for a while.
Yep.
So is Belle now going to have to deal with any of the consequences that Lacey might have made? Lacey might have.
Wonder what Lacey did off camera. we don't know about. That's in the extras. Oh God. I'm just imagining things. No, I don't think so. She was, again, pretty much with Mr. Gold the whole time, or in the bar. Or in the bar with Mr. Gold. So, I know she kissed that guy in the alley. That was a bit tacky. But, between dumpsters,
Maybe, I was thinking maybe even her, Mr. Gold and Lacey could have been getting into trouble too, because Mr. Gold was being bad with Lacey. So I was wondering if maybe something that they did together could have still.
Well, that could always come up. I mean, we've only got one script, so I can't really. I can theorize.
What would you like to explore?
I'd like to explore more, I suppose, of Belle's past in Fairy Tale Land. Maybe fill in some holes with her and Rumpel back then, as well as her. Maybe the past with her family life as well. It was also a fun experience when she was after the Yawagwai. Love that word. That was a fun day. What is it? Yawagwai. Okay, Yawagwai. That was fun to sort of see her in a whole super strong sword wielding.
Right.
You were like, whoa, that's not Belle. So, I don't know, maybe she has some other adventures like that. Would be kind of fun.
I think it'll be really fun to see Val as sort of like really a de facto leader in Storybrooke. She's kind of, Regina's gone. David is gone. Everyone's gone.
Yeah. And we don't know for how long. We don't know if this cloaking spell is going to work, if it's going to stay, if it's going to, are people going to be able to, bad people maybe, able to come by.
Do you think that'll allow you to really develop the character of Val in fairy tale, in other fairy tales is such a strong character, to allow you that opportunity to really explore that strong.
Yeah, I think it's fantastic. It's always great to have a strong female character because there's not that many out there. I mean, it's getting a bit better. But, I mean, just film and television in general.
Why do you think that is? Because they seem so popular when they exist.
When they do exist, I know. Yeah, and well, it's also interesting in comedy. You think of how many comedic actresses are actually given a comedic role. They're usually the sidekick of the funny guy. You know, you've got like Legally Blonde, like Reese Witherspoon and Renee Zellweger. You know, Bridget Jones. That off the top of my head, like two that I can think of. It's really interesting. But you know, more female writers are coming along too. I think now.
Right.
Jane Epson's fantastic.
She's great. We'll talk about her.
Oh, cool. Yeah, and Adam and Eddie are very conscious about that too. You know, even the guys, they really wanted to have her be, who she is, soft yet strong.
Now that Belle is there and everyone has left, when we start, what characters will we see her interact with more that she hasn't really interacted with previously?
Well, we haven't done anything in Storybook yet as far as shooting. Who's left there? You know, we've got dwarves, we've got Granny, Ruby in and out, I believe. I'm forgetting who else. I mean, it's, you know, basically whoever's there. I'm sure she'll be interacting with everyone. So that's going to be fun because I haven't really worked with many people except Bobby, which is fine. We get along great and love our characters together. So.
Right.
But yeah, it'll be fun to mix it up.
You guys seem to have such great chemistry.
Yeah, it's cool. And that's not easy. Like, it doesn't always happen. You know, sometimes you'll be watching a movie and you're like, they do not like each other, let alone love each other. Like, what is up with that?
Did you work at that, or did it just happen?
No, just, you know, when you just click with someone and it's just an immediate sort of, and we just got the characters immediately too. Got each other as people and as characters. No, I was going to say, I mean, I think neither one of us being American too, we've got a very dry sense of humor and kind of inappropriate sense of humor occasionally.
And Skin Deep just still stacks up as probably the best episode of the entire season.
Oh, thank you. I love that episode. Yeah. That was going to be my only one. They called. They're like, hey, do you want to do an episode, you know, Play Bell with Robert Carlyle? I'm like, who? Because I've been a fan of his forever. And so did that, and then fans, I guess, really liked it, and I'm lucky enough that I was able to, like, time-wise with other work, make it happen.
So you made that happen.
No, I didn't.
In a way, because your performance
Oh,
was right.
and like I said, yes, hire me. No, but yeah, well.
It's almost cooler that way, right?
Yeah, it actually is kind of cool. Instead of getting signed on as a regular now, they're like, really working out too much. Yeah, I feel very lucky. It's such a great experience working with everyone. So.
I think they want us to. Did you want us to?
Okay, I've got one last question.
Sorry.
So why do you think fairy tales are still with us? What is the universal and timeless in them? And why are we still here talking about this story?
It allows us to escape, and I think even more so now than a long time ago, because the world's become so hectic and everybody's, you know, 9-to-5 jobs and, you know, homework until midnight. My 13-year-old has a 13-year-old niece. I don't have a 13-year-old. My niece has like so much homework. It's you know, ridiculous. So I think fairy tales, whether it's a book or a show like this, allow people to just kind of escape into this whole different world and, you know, give your brain a break basically from the hecticness of the world. Yeah. And there's a lot of good messages in these fairy tales if we really look into them too, which is great for kids. So.
Yeah.
Oh, and adults too. We forget sometimes.
Absolutely.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you guys.